At the turning point of Rome's turbulent history, amid the aftermath of the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, Octavian stood victorious. His great rival Mark Antony was vanquished, and with Antony's death, the curtain fell upon the Roman Republic. In its place arose the Roman Empire, with Octavian, soon to be named Augustus, as its guiding hand. Yet the sprawling legions at his disposal presented an immediate challenge. Decades of civil war had swollen their ranks to nearly 60 legions, an unwieldy and financially burdensome force. Recognizing the peril of such vast militarization, Augustus undertook an ambitious plan of demobilization, prudently reducing the legions to a more sustainable 28. Yet fate would intervene brutally. The catastrophic Varian disaster at the Teutoburg Forest in AD 9 further trimmed their numbers to a stark 25. A figure that would remain relatively constant over the coming 3 centuries. Augustus meticulously restructured his forces, refining the Varian reforms which had transformed Roman warfare. Central to these refinements was the elevation of the legion's first cohort to double strength. This elite cohort, comprised of 5 robust centuries, each numbering 160 seasoned veterans, formed the hardened backbone of the legion. At its head stood the primus pilus, the most experienced centurion, a warrior whose mere presence inspired respect and discipline. The legion now boasted clearer command structures, spearheaded by a legatus legionis, a legate. Typically, this commander was a young senator, his youthful ambition matched only by his inexperience. Yet, these legates learned swiftly, their lessons forged in battle and tempered by seasoned veterans at their side. Upon serving Rome faithfully, these men could rise to govern provinces, wielding imperial authority on behalf of Augustus himself. Supporting this aristocratic but inexperienced command was the tribunus laticlavius, or broad-striped tribune. These were young aristocrats or protégés of powerful senators, sent to earn their laurels on distant frontiers before embarking on illustrious political careers. However, Augustus wisely balanced youth with experience by creating the office of prefectus castrorum, the camp prefect. A veteran with profound practical knowledge, this experienced officer managed the legion's engineering feats, logistical tasks, and daily operations, anchoring the legion in the expertise of seasoned service. Further down the hierarchy, 5 additional tribunes served various administrative duties, essential yet without direct battlefield command. Junior officers commanded beneath the century level, their roles critical to the legion's disciplined machinery. Each century was led by a centurion, stern and battle-hardened, whose word was law. Beside him stood the optio, a vigilant second-in-command, ready to lead if misfortune befell his superior. Symbols and standards held deep significance for legionaries. The signifer, bearer of each century's standard, symbolized collective pride. Yet none held greater honor than the aquilifer, who bore the sacred eagle, the aquila. A legion's eagle was its soul. Losing it in battle spelled disgrace, while its recovery was redemption itself. Equally significant was the imaginifer, who carried the emperor's portrait. A legion tearing down this image signaled rebellion, a grim omen of civil strife. Among these essential officers was the tessarius, the vigilant guardian of order, assigning sentries and watch duties. His vigilance ensured that even the silent hours of night found the legion prepared and secure. Each legion bore a distinct identity, fiercely guarded and passionately celebrated. Their names, sometimes repeated through historical quirks, echoed victories, legendary feats, or the valorous character of their members. Titles such as Gemina, Ferrata, Fulminata, or names commemorating distant victories like Legio I Germanica resonated pride and courage. Emperors rewarded legions' bravery and loyalty with prestigious titles, as Trajan did when naming his legion XX Opia Victrix, honoring its triumphs in distant Dacia. Side by side with these legions stood the Auxilia, foreign and peripheral soldiers whose bravery and discipline earned them a respected place in the Roman army. Augustus reorganized them into structured units, smaller and more mobile than legions, crucial for rapid response and flexible deployment. Auxilia infantry cohorts ranged between 480 and 800 soldiers, while cavalry ally numbered either 512 or 768 riders. Many hailed from fierce tribes like the Gauls, Thracians, and notably the Batavians, whose martial prowess was legendary. Initially, Auxilia units remained close to their homelands, but rebellions necessitated broader dispersal, ensuring their loyalty lay first with Rome rather than tribal affiliations. After 25 years of honorable service, these warriors earned Roman citizenship, a coveted reward that solidified their allegiance. Roman soldiers were more than mere warriors. They were skilled engineers and builders. Their hands crafted roads that stretched across the vast empire, crucial for swift troop movements and effective governance. Milestones erected by legions declared imperial authority, projecting Roman might into the most distant frontiers. When armies camped, legionaries rapidly built marching camps. Their defenses simple, yet ingeniously effective. Quick constructed ramparts, ditches, and tactical entrances safeguarded troops overnight. Each legionary understood his role precisely, establishing order within hours. Over time, as Rome transitioned from aggressive expansion to defensive consolidation, temporary camps evolved into permanent fortresses, anchoring Roman dominance and prosperity. These fortresses became thriving centers of Roman life, offering soldiers comfort, community, and economic stability. Legionaries proudly called these fortresses home, towns and cities eventually flourishing around their secure walls, a testament to the enduring Roman legacy. Thus, through the meticulous reforms and organizational brilliance of Augustus, the Roman army not only secured the empire's vast borders, but also cemented Rome's unparalleled legacy, shaping the course of history for centuries.